Time was you'd turn 65, retire, get onto Social Security and Medicare. Life was so much simpler then. Today, more and more people are delaying their Social Security past age 65, and that creates traps for Medicare enrollment, which can leave you without any health care coverage for months. Even worse, you could also end up paying penalties on your premiums for the rest of your life. Here to help you avoid Medicare problems is my law partner who puts a premium on providing money-saving strategies, Mike Solomon.
Hi, Lori.
Well, welcome again. With regard to Medicare, I thought it just came automatically when you turn 65.
Well, that's been the norm. If you get your Social Security at age 65, you're automatically enrolled in Parts A and B of Medicare. But a lot of people are delaying getting Social Security. Either they're continuing to work and they don't want to get the Social Security yet, or they're just delaying payments to increase the payment, and that causes a Medicare trap.
Okay, so what are these traps you're talking about? Can you describe them?
For example, if you decide not to get Social Security at age 65, then you need to be proactive and enroll in Medicare Part A and B. If you don't do it, it's not automatic. And then if you don't enroll, then what's going to happen, and you need to do that, by the way, 3 months prior to 65. If you don't do that, then you're not on Medicare Parts A and B, and that can cause a problem. And you won't be covered for a while, and that's trap number one.
Why 3 months before?
That's just the rules. They're not necessarily common sense rules, but you need to do it 3 months before.
But what if I'm still working when I'm 65 and I've got health care coverage from my employer?
Well, there are a lot of complicated rules. Number one, if you're working for an employer with 20 or more employees, automatically enroll at age 65 in Medicare Part A because that's free. But you can delay enrolling in Medicare Part B because that costs money, and you'll be covered by the employer's health insurance. And if your spouse is covered by your insurance, you get that same protection. Then when you leave the job, you have 8 months to enroll in Medicare Part B. And you need to do that, because if you don't do that, then you're going to have to wait till the next January to get covered by Medicare Part B. And then, more importantly, the premiums go up permanently. Oh. That's trap number 2.
Okay, so the rest of your life you're ending up paying higher premiums than everybody else
did.
Okay.
That's right.
So that's trap number 2. I'm kind of afraid to ask what trap number 3 is.
Okay, well, there's the same situation. You're working for an employer. Maybe they have health insurance, but they're a smaller company. They have fewer than 20 employees. There, you need to make sure that you enroll both in Part A and Part B, because if you don't enroll in Part B by the time you're age 65, the employer's health insurance doesn't cover you for anything that Medicare would have covered you for. So you'd be without insurance. You could end up paying thousands of dollars of extra medical expenses because you're not covered by Medicare and you're not covered by the health insurance. So you need to be very careful if you're working for a smaller employer. Make sure you enroll by age 65.
Okay, that sounds like a really good tip. But if I'm working with a larger employer with more than 20 employees, and you said I should enroll in Part A, shouldn't I just to make sure enroll in Part B also, just to make sure that everything's covered, I don't forget about doing it later on?
No, again, remember, Part B costs money. And you're already going to get the benefits through the employer's health insurance, so you're not going to get any additional benefits, and you're spending more money. So don't enroll in Part B and pay money for no good reason.
Okay, so good tips to remember. It depends on where you're working, if you're still working.
Yeah, so do all this planning much in advance. Don't wait till 3 months either right before age 65. Think about all these issues long before.
Okay, sounds like good information. Medicare provides very important health care coverage, but these benefits are not automatic. To avoid these traps, follow Mike's advice and keep watching Golden Opportunities to keep up to date on the best tips and protections.
Call Budish, Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information, or to schedule a speaker for your organization, or log on to www.budishandsolomon.com.
Thanks for joining us. Remember, we'll be off the next 3 weeks so that you can enjoy the Summer Olympics. But no matter who takes home the most gold, we'll be back with our Olympic-worthy lineup on Sunday, August 19th at 11:30 with a workout to get your brain in the game. But until then, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.